Hi, this is Judy Sanford with Gear Diary, and we are here at CES 2015, and we are talking to weBoost, formerly Wilson Electronics. So with me I have
Jonathan Bacon, Director of Marketing at weBoost.
Fantastic. So we're going to talk about a new product that they've come out with that's going to be a solution for people who have homes with terrible signal inside, or even small offices that there's a great signal outside, let's say, but when you're inside, maybe because of a metal roof or because of thick walls, you don't get a good signal. So what do you do when that happens?
Exactly. So we have a bunch of different products, and it really depends on how big of an area you're trying to cover when you're coming inside of the building, you know. But like you said, the carriers, they've done a great job. They built out this incredible network across the U.S., across North America, and the world, frankly, in different areas. But we've built ourselves cages, you know, and things that block signal, that, you know, bounce the signal off your home and things like that. And so what we do is we capture that outside signal, we amplify it, bring it inside your house, and then we take your cell phone signal and send it back to the tower. You know, and we do that in all sorts of different variations.
I want to jump in here for just a moment and say that I have been using a Wilson Electronics product in my home, because we actually have 4G service outside our home, but inside my home I have one bar and it's Edge. And I can tell you from personal experience that these products actually work. But today we're going to look at a new product in that line, and
yeah. So I've got the Home 4G here, and this is really primarily to cover a couple areas. You know, everybody seems to know that one room or one area of their home where if the phone rings there, they're running to another spot of the home. Or as we like to say, you used to hear the phone ring and you'd run inside to get it. Now you hear the phone ring and you run outside to go answer it. This allows you to actually maintain that coverage area inside of your home so that you can answer it right there. You know.
So what is the difference between this and maybe an older version? You were telling me something about how the older versions were more 3G and that this one is actual true 4G. Is that correct?
It is true 4G, and they're actually carrier agnostic, meaning it'll boost the signal for any carrier, it'll boost the signal for any frequency, and it does that simultaneously. So if you have someone in your home with Sprint, someone with Verizon, someone with AT&T, it doesn't matter. That this is recognizing all the signals, bringing them in, picking up the signals, sending them back, so that everybody's having this seamless experience with the product.
So how large of an area, let's say how big of a house or office would this actually work for?
Sure. So this one, we say it's built for a smaller home. So you're looking at, you know, anywhere 1,500 square feet and below, or really it's ideal for 1 to 2 rooms. If you have an office or the kitchen or, you know, the basement that just has a really terrible signal, that's what this is really great for. Another thing that we've done with the new products that we didn't have on the previous, we had dials that we used to tune this, you know, to tune it so that you could have the maximum coverage area. Well, now the products have a dynamic system in that it's constantly reading the signal that's coming in and out from the cell tower. You know, it breathes throughout the day. And so this is dynamically adjusting so that you're constantly getting the best signal possible. So once you set it up, it should be seamless. You shouldn't have to deal with it again.
So let's talk about the installation on something like this. I know that when mine was installed, we built a small tower outside our house. We ran a deal in with a coaxial cable, I guess, and it plugged into the back of the unit. Is this still basically the same type thing? You might want to have a guy come install and run it in the house, but after that, you can do it yourself. Is that about right?
Absolutely, exactly. And, you know, ideally, it's built as a DIY. Everything that you need to do the setup is inside of it. But if you have that trouble, you know, personally, I'm not someone that drills holes and is able to run cable through my walls. I'd call somebody. And actually, new with weBoost, we've partnered with a company called InstallerNet. They have a network of installers throughout the country, and we've negotiated pricing with them so that if you bought the product, it'll come with a card inside that you could actually go to their site. They'll send an installer out, someone that you can trust, that'll do a great install, take care of everything for you.
So how much would it cost for somebody to get an item like this?
Yes, so this one's about $399. The next level up, say you need a larger home that you're covering that's 3,500 square feet, you're looking at $549. And then say you have a much larger home, or you have difficult layout of a home. You know, it's 3,000 square feet but flat, and you have walls on either side and different, you know, pass through. We have a product that's $899, and that'll actually cover a much larger area, and that can go beyond.
So am I incorrect in thinking that prices have actually come down? Is that correct? Because it seems like this is a really reasonably priced product that's doing what products that cost a bit more in the last year or two cost. Is that about right?
Absolutely, and part of that is the technology. You know, fortunately, the more technology advances, the less expensive it is to buy some of the pieces that go inside of it, the components. You know, but the reality is, as we add more, and this is getting technical, but some of the frequency bands that are coming out that allow you to be on 4G and 3G and some of these new technologies, the product, it's gotten a lot more sophisticated and on the inside, you know, and something that not everybody can see. So we've been able to manage those costs and make it so that it is cost effective and something that you can buy, but it's a one-time fee. It's not a monthly subscription. It's not anything that you're doing in that regard. Once you buy it and install it, that's it. You won't have to worry about it again.
Sounds really great. Thank you so much for your time.